All right, what's going on, YouTube? All right, so basically, I'm gonna just be talking about, just briefly going over, excuse me, money. Anything revolving money. Um, I just started doing something called the 50-30-20 rule. I'm gonna kind of speak a little bit fast because I want to end this because I don't know. I know my phone be running out of storage, so I got to hurry up and say what I got to say. So 50-30-20. 50 is needs, 30 is wants, 20 is saving. Eventually, I will switch the saving. I will bring down the needs and bring up the savings, and probably take down the wants 10%. Right. If you don't know what I'm talking about, that's basically splitting up your check, your money, how much ever money, whatever you're making, like whatever money you like. Let's say you work at a job, right? Once you get paid, you're gonna split it up instead of just putting it all in your checkings. Because just imagine seeing $1,000 or $2,000 in your checkings account, bro. You gonna want to spend it. Vice versa, if you put that shit away in your savings and you have your savings sit off to another, like not sit off to another place, but have it. I would prefer you to have two accounts. I would prefer to say get you a like, you know, like a credit union, and set up two accounts and have one. I mean, you can have two. You can have the savings in there, but what I'm saying is, so boom, you got one account for checkings, one account for savings. You don't have to open up a checkings and a savings in the same account. Just do it for separate, and I think they allow you to do that. And basically send. All right, when you get your check, split it. Do what you got to do. Send certain amount of money to your savings account, and that savings account you do not look at. You don't touch it. And but don't forget about it's there though, because I mean, saving money is kind of useless if you're not gonna, like, what are you putting the money to? Like, people need to start thinking about what they saving their money for. I hear a lot of people saying they saving, but what are you saving for? You know what I'm saying? You got to start writing in your journal. You got to start planning things out for the next 5 to 10 years. I mean, you got to start doing these things. It's better to do it than not do it, because a lot of people don't like to look ahead because they're gonna look at themselves being old. But I mean, I'm like, man, hey, them 5-10 years gonna be here. So why you worrying about how fast it's gonna get here, or you trying to slow down time by doing this and doing? Nah, man, it's gonna get here. It's gonna be here. So it's time to plan. So yeah, so 50-30-20 rule. I advise that for people that's, you know what I'm saying, not getting paid as much. I mean, obviously, if you're getting paid a lot more, a lot of rich people don't use that method. Yeah, a lot of rich people know how to distribute their money. Save it here, put it there, invest here, invest there. But people that's like, if you live in paycheck to paycheck, I promise you the 50-30-20 rule will work. I guarantee you it will work. Okay, so for the next thing, I know somebody that dropped 40K on the car, right? And I'm not saying going straight in. I'm talking about he saved up enough money, put a down payment on the car, right? And I'm not gonna say the name. I'm just gonna give you an example of what point I'm trying to get to. 40K on the car, put a down payment of let's say maybe 1,000, 2,000. Let's say the down payment 2,000, right? Okay. And the payments each month is like 800 a month, right? Like, I think it's like 800, 900. I don't know how this car shit works, because I never purchased a car. I don't really look for a car. I mean, I'm using an older vehicle that's being lended to me, that all I have to do is put gas in it. It's no point in me going after a car. I just need to get here and there. You know what I mean? So I mean, I'm not, I'm smart about it. Trust me. My time coming when it gets here to where I get my own vehicle. But okay, you drop 40K on the car. Your down payment was $2,000, because a lot of people might not know what I'm talking about. And then your payments each month is let's say 800 a month, right? Okay. Do you know how long you're gonna be paying that car off? And not only that, when you're going to go get a car, you have to get approved for it. So they're gonna run your credit. And when they run your credit, if you don't have any, you can go ahead and say sorry, Nara. I ain't gonna really say that too much, but I mean, you can either build it from there or whatever. But if you have credit, just letting you know, when they run it, it's going to go down by a couple points. It's not too crazy, so you know what I'm saying, I'm going to let you know that. But then after it's ran, I mean, if you're eligible, you get the car. Whoop, whoop. Let's say you miss payments and you got the credit involved. Yeah, it's gonna drop for sure. And I don't think you want anything lower than a 700 if you're in your 30s and 40s. I don't think you want that. I'm not gonna get into that. You do more research on credit. I definitely know about it, you know. And this is a side note for all the rappers. This is for the little kids that's coming up, because older people should know this. Like, people around my age should know this. For you younger kids, anybody from let's say 15, let's say 16 all the way back, 16 and back. Listen, your favorite rapper, your favorite artist, your favorite celebrity, who cares if they got a Tesla? Who cares if they got the newest vehicle? Who cares if they got the newest iPhone? Who cares if they got jewelry and all this shit? Because listen, 9 times out of 10, if you can't buy something 5 times, if you can't buy what I just said 5 times in a row, just buy it 5 times and have money still in your account, then you don't got it like that. 9 times out of 10, it's fake. Well, no, I'm not going to say the phone, like the jewelry and the clothes be fake, or they spending down to their last, they'll return it. It's a lot of stuff that y'all don't see behind the scenes. I have seen artists, I'm telling bigger artists, I have not seen with my own eyes, but I know they go back, they buy an outfit, they go back to the store, they return it, get their money back. That happens all the time. Same thing with jewelry, and same thing with, not phones, because I mean, somebody, they're going to keep their phone. I mean, some people probably do it, but for the video purposes. So don't think that people out here really have it like that, man. So come on now. 9 times out of 10, rappers, you know how many rappers are in debt? And when you sign that label, you're really already in debt now. So now you signed yourself away. It's the same thing as going out and buying a house and well, actually, no. I'm not even gonna compare a contract to that. A rap contract, I'm not going to compare that to that, because a rap contract is too easy money. That money is the easiest money that you can get, the fastest money, and the most regrettable money you can ever get. Because when they give you that money, it's not freaking yours. They give you that money so you can use toward, basically it's like a way of them basically they want your talent, so they're giving you temporary money so you could put towards the studio, make more music for them, make them money, and pay off your debt, but while making yourself famous. I mean, that's typical. Anybody should know that, but I'm letting younger people know that's trying to just jump straight in the game. So basically they're just giving you a platform, and and the money that they're giving you, you're gonna have to pay it back through your talent. So regardless, you're going to have to give it back. And if you don't know anything about credit, and you don't even know anything about how this shit works, it really doesn't fucking matter if you die. Because even if you die, if you have any kids or anything, they're going to be stuck paying your credit and paying your debt. Somebody is going to pay them their money. So even when you're dead, they're getting their money. So don't think that shit is sweet when you die, or shit is sweet if you try to run off and think that you finna just run off forever, because they on your ass, boy. Okay, so boom, we got that clear. So that was that side note. I'm just letting younger people know, don't jump in straight into a label. They offer you a meal, they offer you 500K, 750K. I mean, 9 times out of 10, that money not yours. You paying it back. You're their puppet. They're just giving you a platform just so you can get known, and if you want to build your little money here and there. But where they mess up at with the money, it's supposed to go towards your fucking music, the studio time and all that, so you can pay them their money back. So when you get their money back, if you do it the smart way, you get their money back with all this, then you can start building up your own money. But no, these dumbass artists choose to go run out and go buy cars and shit, and the label is not going to tell you nothing. They're not going to say a damn thing because they don't give a fuck. Just like they did with Juice WRLD. He was making all that good ass music, all that unreleased music. When this nigga died, that shows you right there. R.I.P. Juice, though. I don't mean to say it like that. I don't want to disrespect it. I know he got a mom. I'm sorry. I ain't mean to say this nigga died. When he passed away, because that's just how I talk. When Juice WRLD passed away, they were still dropping his unreleased music. Doesn't that ring a bell, what I just said? They're going to get theirs regardless. You know what I mean? So with all these deluxes and everything, people still sharing the music and all that, these labels already know that there's diehard fans that still gonna share the music. They gonna get their money regardless. Where do you think that money's going? You think it's going to Juice WRLD, mother? Yeah. Okay. Think that if you want to. Okay. Yeah, so I mean, hey, you know, and just like I don't want to get too much into it, but I mean, just like shout out to Glorilla, but just like her contract, bruh. I mean, if you seen it in the video, bruh, I mean, it's obvious that I mean, shout out to Gotti, man. But I know tricks, man. I know when a nigga trying to get over on somebody. I know the tricks, man. Y'all seen it. The money, the jury was on the table. Her friends was in the background. This girl probably ain't finna fucking read that. She's all in the moment. Glorilla, she ready to blow. She excited. I don't know if she was on the plane. I don't know where they was at. Her friends coming up, screaming in her ear. He say, bring them over here. They screaming in her ear, laughing. Not laughing, but like, hurry up, sign it. Pretty much, hurry up, sign it. You know what I'm saying? Just, it's crazy, bro. And she gonna sign it without reading the shit. I mean, it's over now. I mean, I ain't gonna say it's over. I mean, hey. Hey, man, it is what it is, man. I mean, shout out to them two, Glorilla, Gotti, but man, hey, you know what I'm saying? Another thing, kids, read everything. Read it thoroughly. My mama always told me, nobody can rush you into what you, like, if you got to read something, nobody can rush you. That's why you take to a contract, you go, you bring your somebody that you can trust with you, manager, mother, father, anybody that knows anything. If you don't know and you're not sure, then don't do it. Or do your research, ask around, things like that. Don't just go in a room and sign shit. Don't bring nobody with you that's going to be a distraction. Because I ain't going to lie, 9 times out of 10, if I was talking to an artist and I was a scammer, I'm not going to convince you. I'm going to convince the person next to you. Because 9 times out of 10, you're going to listen to your friend. So if I'm convincing your friend and making your friend believe this shit, your friend is going to gas you up. And when your friends gas you up, you going to sign it. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so yeah, with that being said, rap industry is a scam. We all know this. Money involved. There you go. Boom. Got that up out of there. Shut that shit down. You feel me? Stepping on shit. Okay, so going back to what I was saying. So, $40K on a car. And you make $50,000 a year. Probably not even that. Maybe 48, 47. I don't think that's I don't think that's good. If you're making anywhere close a year to, and it's close to your house payment, no, close to a car payment, I will understand. Listen. I will understand a house payment, right? I will understand a house payment, but a car, if it's anywhere near close to your year's salary, you fucked up, my guy. And those are the type of people that's probably going 9 times out of 10 live paycheck to paycheck. And you're going to be stuck in there. And then also, all right, let's say the car payment, right? I'm not trying to make nobody make it stressful, but I'm just letting the youngins know money ain't nothing to play with. Okay, so boom, you got you a car. It was $40K. You making $800. $800. I ain't gonna lie to you. Depending on how much you getting paid, $800 is damn near somebody's entire check. Because I ain't mean to do that. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with me. $800 is somebody's damn near entire check. Let's say your check, you getting paid every 2 weeks, and you getting about $1,200, $1,300. $800 on the car. What else? I mean, if you living with somebody, okay. But if you by yourself, $800, that's already out the window. So if I'm thinking like this, if $800, okay, so $800 on the car payment, boom, you still probably paying on your tags. Or I don't know how that go. I mean, I haven't bought a car, so I think I'm getting to the point. So tags, the car insurance, and paying off the car, paying all that shit off. You might have a little bit of help. You got what, $150, $200 to spare. Okay, so another thing. Who that is? don't even know. Okay, so boom. Okay, and then you have, let's say, okay, and then 9 times out of 10, now, how do I see it? You probably got government assistance. So Section 8, food stamps, them the main two that I see. And then maybe let's say, okay, let's say this around February, so maybe you get your little income tax or whatever. So you just, you going crazy. 9 times out of 10, when people see that little band, they go crazy. Boy, this is a lot of stuff. So, and then let's throw a baby in there. Let's say I ain't gonna say you messed up, because no kid isn't a mistake. You might have made a mistake by having a kid, but once you already had a baby, that baby is not a mistake. Don't let that baby know that there was a mistake. Just take care of your responsibilities as a man or a female and do what you got to do. But if you add a baby in there, I ain't gonna lie, I'm not even going to add anything else to the equation. Like if you smoke weed, if you play video games, food stamps cost us the food, so you probably eat junk. Because 9 times out of 10, anybody with food stamps is not getting anything healthy. Okay, because with food stamps, you're trying to, since you get it every month, you're going to want it to let it last. So, and since food prices went up, you're not going to buy anything organic, because that shit is expensive, when you can get a big ass box full of, no, you can get 10 boxes of fucking Debbie cakes for like, what, less than $30, less than $30, less than 25, you feel me? But you get 2 steaks, and 2 steaks is $25 a piece. You see what I'm saying? Or the high quality steaks from like, if you're getting it from a butcher, right? So if you're trying to eat good, so you know what you're gonna go for, chips, snacks and shit, because it's cheap. So you eating unhealthy, you have a kid, so I'm just finna end it there, because I mean, then you got somebody else to pay, you know what I'm saying? You got somebody else in the equation, and depending on who you're going with, it, you know what I'm saying, if you're not with her, or if she not with you, and y'all not both together, I mean, you just really living a miserable life. So that's why I say you gotta think smart while you're young. Save your money, and if you're gonna spend your money, make sure you spending your money on the right things. Don't spend it on weed, don't spend it on buying video games. And if you're gonna buy video games, make sure that you streaming and putting it to use. So in the future, like at least you have something behind you saying that you're grinding and you're trying to make that money back from what you spent on the game. Don't just buy it just to pass time and do this and that. Same thing with books. You can read a book, you can acquire the knowledge, but if when you get the knowledge, I mean, you can have knowledge, but I mean, you got to put that knowledge somewhere. You have to either put it in not put it in kids. Let me take that back, because people going to take that a whole different type of way. When you read the book, the knowledge, you're going to try to put it in their brain. Or you're going to write you a book. It's going to motivate you to write books, or illustrate books, or whatever you're going to do that has to do with books. Anything that you buy, make that useful, so you can make money off of it and succeed while using it. No, that's what I would say. But other than that, save your money. It's going to help you, because just imagine something happens down the line. You got to go to the hospital, and guess what? You go to the hospital and you hurt yourself. You got money to back you up in your savings. You can come out your savings now, because guess what? You've been saving it. It's an emergency. That's the only time you should ever touch your savings, and boom, you got it. Emergency. A lot of people think that you have to dig into your savings to pay bills. You should never have to do that. You should, if you setting your money up the right way, you should never have a problem with money. Sometimes you shouldn't even go broke in your checkings account, ever. And your savings shouldn't be touched unless it's an emergency. Seriously. It shouldn't be touched just to reward yourself. It shouldn't be touched just to, you just feel like, oh, I've been doing good, so I'm about to come back to that, a reward. No, don't reward yourself with your savings. It don't matter how hard you've been working. Put that money in your savings and put it up. But don't just put it up. Don't save money. That's why it's best to probably have like a credit union. Don't save money and get it in cash. Take it out the bank. Put it somewhere. Put it into a credit union or something, so that money can make money. You know what I mean? Like, it's a lot more that I'm researching and learning more. So I might be saying some things that's off, or it might be making some type of sense, but people know what I'm talking about. Older people, smart people know what I'm talking about. It's just hard. Since I'm still learning, I'm getting to the point, but I'm not all the way there. But trust me, what I'm telling you is a lot better than getting a paycheck, spending it, getting a paycheck, spending it, getting a paycheck. Come on now. I'm telling you, I'm putting you on game. But yeah, so that pretty much tells you about what that like. You should never, if whatever you make a year, you should not be spending anything close to that, or even making payments close to your year salary, because you're going to be screwed. Another thing, like with credit cards, don't buy, like, kids are like, in a young age, there a lot of kids not being taught about credit cards. Like, okay, I'm a kid, right? Nobody taught me about credit cards. I'm a kid. This is the same thing with record labels. Record labels are so manipulative, but they're smart when it comes down to these tactics, because they're just like credit cards. A kid sees a credit card. He hasn't been taught that the money on that credit card you're going to have to eventually pay back. But they don't know that. So a young kid, a teenager, see a credit card and see that credit card, end up getting a credit card in the mail or something that has, let's be realistic. I was going to say 20,000, but let's be realistic. Let's say 1,000, 2,000, $2,000 on that credit card. They like, dang. They go buy clothing and all type of stuff, and they keep continuing to do all that. Do you really think that you're going to get away with that in the future? That is going to chase you. Yeah. It's going to chase you, because that credit card that you got is not no fucking what they call that, those prepaid cards where you could just get a prepaid card that you're going to have to buy, or it might be a gift. It depends on however you acquire it, but it's either a gift or you bought it and then the money's on there, but you have to buy it to activate it. So you know what I'm saying? But with a credit card, that's just money in your hands. When you get a credit card, that credit card is in your name. So you're not finna just get a credit card like it's a prepaid card and go around spending money thinking that it's, you know what I'm saying, like we just hitting the mall and we just doing this. Nah. It ain't none of that going down, sir. So that credit card in your name, so you're not running from nothing, honestly. I'm not even trying to, I'm just saying it just straight up, you know. The more I go down in life, the more I grow in life and learn more things, the more the more fun is being sucked from me. Like, I still maintain a smile because I am living healthy. Living as healthy as you can. That's why exercising and eating healthy is important. It makes sure it build, you know what I'm saying, it gives you the dopamine, it gives you a dopamine rush. You get happy. You need it all the time. It's a better alternative than smoking for happiness or masturbating for happiness. Exercising and eating healthy is the healthiest way of living. That's what gives you happiness. But the more knowledge you acquire, the more of the truth that you learn in life makes life a lot more sad. That's why everybody walks around and would rather be lied to than told the truth. I guarantee it. That's just like, that's just like people in my city. You go up to them, you tell them they song fire, they instantly believe you. In the back of their conscience, in the back of their brain, they know. They subconscious, they know this nigga probably lying. He is probably lying to me. He just saying that just so I don't get mad. He just saying that because I mess with him. But at the same time, I'm going to believe him because he told me it was fire, and that's my homeboy, even if it's a stranger. But technically, okay, so even I just really forgot what I was talking about that quick. Yeah, so he told me that my music was fire, or my music was good, and I'm going to believe him subconsciously, right? But deep down, honestly, that's really not the truth. But so now I remember. So if he tells me the truth, I'm gonna be mad at him. I'm gonna call him a hater. That's why a lot of people don't keep it real with people. But we're not finna sit here and act like everybody don't lie. I don't want to hear I don't care. Honestly, I didn't see a lot of people lie in front of me. I ain't gonna lie. I grew up with liars. I didn't have niggas. I didn't had homeboys, so-called homeboys, get on the phone. And this is how I used to tell that how they used to treat me. Because they called them other dudes that they said that was they bros. This is at a young age. I'm just putting young people on so they can be more intelligent when it comes down to peeping their surroundings and just trying to live a better life. I didn't seen it. Like I remember I was in it was like a shed / studio. And I was in there and he was talking to his bro and he telling me to shh. So I ain't saying nothing. Okay, I'm listening to him. I always been listening. I've been peeping. It's just I ain't never had the knowledge or the discipline to just say, dang, bro, I need to stay away from this lying ass nigga. But he on the phone and he say, I'm at the store right now. I'm with my people, but we in the shed. And that's how I instantly know that when I give him the call or he give me the call or she give me the call or I give her the call, they cap. Yeah, that's how you know. If that person is lying to somebody they so-called mess with in front of you, they doing the same thing to you. I ain't gonna say every time, but 8 times out of 10, it's being done on you. That's how you could tell a fake person. So that still has to do with something. That probably was like, I'm gonna say side note, because they ain't had nothing to do with money, but I'm just putting you on game with something that I learned over the years. So yeah, that's another thing. Like, that's how you can tell that's how you can tell a fake friend. So I know everybody lie. So you can mix me with that. Everybody lie. Like I said, I didn't heard people put it on their religion. I didn't heard people put it on their dead relatives and everything. Bro, I was a liar. I used to put it on my dead relatives. I used to put it on my mama and stuff like that. I don't have no faith or no beliefs, no nothing. So I knew I was capping the whole time. I'm young. You know what I'm saying? Everybody lies. I know. Like, come on now. Like, ain't nobody, that's why when anybody put it on somebody, I listen to that dude and I be like, do you really believe that? He gonna believe it. Of course he gonna believe it, because he ain't never been exposed to somebody lying about something that personal, right? I have, because I used to do it and I used to hang around people that used to do it. I'm a man to own up to stuff like that. So, you know, but like I was saying though, once you start acquiring the information that about the truth or the so-called truth, because my theory is that truth got lost in history and everybody just panicking and going crazy, so they're trying to start something up. And you know what I'm saying, like they say, the scientists, they got a paper saying that they're smart, so since they do, we're supposed to believe them everything. I mean, I believe a lot of stuff that they say, or like some of the stuff, but majority of the shit, I mean, they just talking and just inventing shit, creating shit, and the government and the news and the media throw it on the people, and we supposed to believe that shit, I guess. I mean, I don't know. You know, I ain't gonna get into that because I don't see nobody trying to snipe me. We good. All right. Oh, yeah. All right. So, yeah, nobody trying to knock me off. Nah. But, yeah, so, yeah, man. So, that's what I say. So, the more you acquire the truth, the more life has just become more sad, like more down. Like when we were young and we were happy and we didn't care, when we didn't care about the consequences and all that stuff, and we were just getting disciplined, and our parents was trying to teach us so we didn't end up in jail or dead early and stuff like that. So we ain't end up in jail early and all that stuff just like that. So if you think about it, all right, dang, he just messed me up. But so at a young age, we talk to like, just, they basically disciplining us. I just got off track because my brother said something, but I was making a video real quick. So yeah, so then, all right, so our parents is disciplining us, right? we young. This is what I'm trying to say. I hate when people knock me off track, but we young. They say something to us. We learn as we get older. But when we're young, innocent, we don't know, and we don't know. Like I just said, we're happy, right? until the real world start, the matrix start, getting in our head. We get brainwashed by our own parents because they were brainwashed and their parents were brainwashed, and you feel me, just go on and on. And yeah, because like I said, truth got lost in history. So nobody really know it. So everybody bashing the government and shit. The government under the matrix. They probably know some shit, but hey, it is what it is. But so like I was saying though, so they might know whatever. So there's one thing I wanted to say. I'm gonna put this another side note. I don't think I really have anything else on money. It's like a 30-minute video. So I said so a lot, but I'm gonna get better with my words. Like I'm still teaching myself on how to speak better. I ain't really that educated, but I got my I ain't gonna lie. Don't try me like no dummy. I didn't learn that bullshit that I was taught in school, but I learned a lot since I've been out of school, and I'm still learning. But yeah, so I'm done with the money. I'm just gonna talk about this. It was something I seen as a YouTube short. It's about motivation. It's like, as a kid, this how you know that people be hating for real. And they brainwash the hate. But so remember when you were a kid, right? A baby, and you're learning to walk. And as you're walking, you are being like, let's say you're walking, everybody in the room, let's say your whole family is in the room, like cousin, uncle, and they all motivating you to walk. Get up, walk. And you see how genuinely happy they are. Genuinely happy. They are genuinely happy that you're walking. You fall down, nobody laughs, right? Nobody laughs. Nobody picks on you. Nobody calls you a fucking loser. Nobody calls you a fucking joke. Anything. Nobody laughs. Nobody picks on you. Everybody surrounds you and tries to help you get back up. Not by picking you up, but trying to help you actually get back up, right? Just get up. You know what I'm saying? Get up. You got this. Motivating you. Genuinely motivating you. And then, as you get fucking older, you're a fucking loser. You're a joke. You ain't shit. Go to jail. Die. Eat this unhealthy shit. Sign this label. Buy this credit card. Buy this house. Fuck your credit up. I don't care about you. You ain't shit. Have this baby. Child support. Marriage. Divorce. Die again. You feel me? No motivation. Go to school. You ain't got the clothes everybody else got on. He's a fucking lame. Look at this goofy over there. Let's pick on him. He's a goofy, right? She's a goofy, right? She not wearing what you wearing, right? And what they do when they get older. That's where go back to what I was saying about money. That's where the bad habits start. They start buying shit that they never had, and they always want it, not always need it, but always want it. And they end up down bad in the future if they don't change their life around. That's why I'm trying to help you kids. That's why you were more happier as a kid. But listen, you can still, it's never too late. Even 40-year-olds, 50-year-olds, it's never too late. Exercise, eat healthy, stay off of social media. I'm going to give you the list of things. Eat healthy, exercise, stay off of social media. Surround yourself around people that's smarter than you and also positive. Stop drinking. Stop smoking weed. I'm going to get into a video about that. Stop second guessing yourself. Be successful. Help others. That's I think that's 8, right? Yeah, no, that's 13 or 14. Help others. I'm gonna give 20. 15. All right, so 14 was help others. 15 is, oh yeah, hygiene. Make sure you're brushing your teeth. Make sure you're washing yourself. 16, check up with your doctors. Check up with your dentist. Stay in touch with them. 17, mental health. You do not have anxiety. That's all your brain playing tricks with you. It's going to be okay. I suffered through it. I got over it. I beat anxiety, and I will have a story time on how I beat anxiety. Having social anxiety. And I'm going to tell you the difference between the two. No, I'm going to tell you the difference between paranoia and anxiety, because a lot of people get it mixed up. And the way therapists get their money, they tell you that everything that's wrong with you is anxiety. Don't listen to that. They're cap. I guarantee you, you don't have anxiety. You're just a regular human being. That's how they make their money. All right, 18. 18. Speak what's on your mind. If you have a friend, so pretty much communication. If you have a friend and there's something that you want to say that can save the friendship, save the relationship, save whatever, say it. If they hate you for it, they hate you for it. But at least they know you kept it real. At least they know that you held it down, and that you would tell that in the end, if they need some advice or tell somebody a secret, they know they can trust you. And 10 and 20, learn how to say no. And what I mean by that, it ain't no, oh, dang, I just messed up. There isn't, I don't know, I'm not sure, maybe, I don't care, yes, but, no, but, it ain't none of that. Somebody ask you a question, or ask you for something, or, you know what I'm saying? No, leave it at that. You practice that, and I guarantee you that you will be taken more serious. Nobody gonna play with you. Learn how to say no and leave it at that. No buts, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Just no and yes. No, I'm not sure. I don't know. Okay, whatever. Take it. Nah, that's all. That's beating around the bush. Yes and no. That's it. And another thing, I'm gonna give a 21 bonus one. These are the things that can help you in life. There's obviously more, but I'm just telling you the ones I live by. Yes, sir, and no, sir. Start doing that. And respect people that's older than you. If you're a kid, and we need to get back to this because I'm an adult, but when a kid see me, they don't take me serious. I don't care how old or how young, or I don't care. Listen, if you're not so-called through to the system, right? For the system, the matrix. If you're younger than 18, you're a minor. If you're not, then you're not a minor, right? If you're younger than 18 and there's somebody that's older than 18, you gotta, respect everybody. But if you are 10, 11 years old and I'm 22, you're gonna respect me. Seriously, it don't matter how much I laugh and I play, you're gonna respect me. Don't respect your grandma just because she looks old and she's this and how she looks. It doesn't matter. They're your elders. I'm older than you, so I'm considered your elder. Listen, respect me. Any kid, I don't care. Respect me. Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am. Have respect. Because kids nowadays, teenagers nowadays don't have that. They cuss out their mamas. They cuss with their mom, their dad, and their brothers and sisters. And parents out there, okay, 22, and this is it, I promise. 22, parents, stop being your kid's friend. You didn't have them to be friends. You dropped all your friends. You dropped all your friends when you had your baby. Your baby is your child, your everything, your life, your seed, everything. That is not your fucking friend. You don't answer that him or her like your friend. You put your foot down. Yes, no, and that's it. You still respect them though. You still listen to what they got to say. You don't tell them that they're wrong just because you don't know what they're talking about and you feel like it's wrong. So since you think it's wrong, you are going to put them down because you think it's wrong. No, don't do that. We're over with that. That's what our elders, that's what my parents used to do. If anything we say is wrong, anything that older people say is right. You know what I'm saying? No, we're going to listen to our kids. But we also are not finna step on, we also finna not treat them like a friend. Because when you're laughing with them, when you're serious, and you tell them to stop, or you tell them not to do this, or tell them not to do that, or go to school, or make sure they're paying attention or doing this, and they're not, and then they do something or say something, you start laughing, or you start cuddling with them and hugging them all the time and showing them all this, they're going to keep running over you until you show them that you mean business. So yeah, that's the 22 things, 22 things in life that you can use to live a healthier life and live a better life. That's just 22. It could be 100, it could be 1,000. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and conclude that video. I'm just gonna conclude that video, man. I mean, it ain't much else to say. Just what I can say is just stay safe, stay safe, stay healthy, stay fit, stay happy, and just make better decisions with your money. It's your boy DoLo, and I'm out. Peace.